Guys, my name is Rahul and this video will help you in getting AWS Cloud Practitioner certified as soon as possible. I will be providing all the resources as well as roadmap to get certified. So first of all, let me tell you that I have completed my two certifications. First one is Cloud Practitioner Foundational and second one is Solution Architect Associate. So if you have any doubts or you want more help, you can just connect me on LinkedIn as well as on YouTube. I will be helping you on each and every part possible from my side. So first of all, let me tell you this video will help you with roadmap, resources, as well as my personal notes, as well as few strategies that I have used. So Cloud Practitioner is the first certification that you can get in your cloud journey. This will help you in getting familiar with cloud concepts as well as the core AWS services with a strong fundamental knowledge. So the exam guide consists of four domains. The first domain is the cloud concepts. For example, as, PaaS, SaaS, as well as public cloud or private cloud. The domain 2 has security and compliances. For example, you are learning about S3 bucket. You need to learn how to encrypt your bucket. You need to learn how to manage the access control. You need to learn about who will access and who will not. So you need to learn about the compliances and security of many services as well. So you will also have to learn about billing and pricing. For example, you are learning about EC2 instance. So while learning, you also need to remember what is the pricing model of that instance as well. So which is the best scenario, which is the best instance type you are using for what type of budget and all. Okay. So this was the exam guide. You can get it in the description, download it and go through it. The exam guide also has the in scope and out of the scope services. So you need not to worry about what to study and what not to. AWS has listed out what are the in scope services to go through. So go through the exam guide, then continue to finding a course which can be helpful for you. In my case, I have used Stephen Markin's AWS Cloud Practitioner CLFC 02 2025 course. This course helped me in learning each and every cloud concept as well as core AWS services. The course is well structured as well as used by many students. This is not a sponsored one, but I would recommend this course because it is the best structured one in the market. So it is available on Udemy. You can get the links in the description as well. So the next resource is AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials. So when you complete the Stephen Markin's course, you will need to revise a lot of the topics. You might forget a lot of things. You can revise the PPTs of Stephen Markin as well, but I would also recommend to go through Essentials one. So this is available on AWS Skill Builder. It is free one, so you can go through it. It is a 12 hours course, but I would recommend to learn the documentation. If you have a lot of time to spend on this course, you can watch the videos. But I love the documentation part of this. So this is the best one for revision purpose. So you can do it for at least once. So for labs, I have used two resources. The first one is AWS Cloud Quest, where you need not to use your free tier account. They will provide you labs accounts which have already set up by AWS Skill Builder, which will help you to do few tasks. They will give you instructions to complete the tasks. So it has all domains covered, and you will also get a badge like this. You can also share it on LinkedIn as well. You will get it on Credly, and this is the best lab course on AWS Skill Builder for Cloud Practitioner. And the other one is AWS Academy Cloud Foundational course. If you have an academy in your university or in your college, you can use this course as for labs. I have used it and gone through each and every lab, completed the mini projects, and like it was a best one. So you can go through it. I will also provide. I cannot provide links for this, but at least if you have the AWS Academy in your university, go through it. It is okay if you don't have the access to academy. If you are not a student, it is okay to complete your journey with CloudQuest. You can complete the labs there. And if you want to go beyond this, you can use free tier account. I have used the free tier account. uh, AWS provides a 6 months of free tier account right now. It can change time to time. So you can create an account and start your labs there. For practice tests, I have used Stephen Markin's course again. So it provides 6 practice tests, and these are the most hardest tests I have ever seen. The actual exam was really easy than this. So these 6 practice tests acts as a mock. These questions are not going to be repeated in the exam because AWS doesn't repeat questions from any other practice tests or anything else. They just are used for mocks. Okay, so these 6 are used for mocks. So this will act like a real test for you right now. But these are really hard. If you are able to score at least of 70 to 80%, then you are ready to go for the exam. So don't worry if you are not scoring much in the first attempt, because even I scored just 30%, 30 to 35% in my first attempt. So if you are scoring very less, then it means you are lacking knowledge. So to fulfill that knowledge, you need to learn about that service deeply. So do that. So for that, you need to search AWS, then a service name that you are lacking, and then documentation. You will get the official documentation where you will get the deep knowledge about the service. It is the AWS official documentation, so it will be really helpful for you. If you want to learn about S3, then you will just search AWS S3 documentation. It will help you for revision purpose as well. It is official documentation which will help you. So I cannot provide each and every link for the documentation. So this is the methodology that you can use for learning from Google itself. So next one is Amazon Q. While solving the practice tests, you might get a lot of doubts. You might have learned a lot, you have spent hours on learning, but still you might get confused in 2 or 3 services. For example, if you are confused in security groups and NACL, if you are confused in CloudWatch and Cloud Trial, if you are confused in S3 and EFS or EBS, you can directly go to the Amazon queue and just search for whatever you want in a comparison table. So I learn like this. For each and every topic, I create comparison tables and learn so that I can differentiate difference between 2 services. It helps me a lot in scoring high because I am clear in each and every topic and know that which is best for which scenario. So you can also use ChatGPT for the preparation, but I will prefer Amazon Q because it already knows each and every single thing about AWS perfectly. If you are not willing to buy the practice tests from Stephen Martin, you can also choose Tutorial Dojo. A lot of my friends recommend this, but still, I have completed the whole course from Stephen Markins. So I also recommend the practice tests. I have completed my practitioner as well as associate level by using Stephen Markins resources. So it is good to learn there. But if you have confusions, you can clarify using Amazon Q Developer, or else you can use ChatGPT as well for the preparation. But don't try to get practiced questions from ChatGPT because ChatGPT doesn't give you the best questions because it doesn't know the hardness of the exam because AWS have never given the questions online. So if I have confusion, I use Amazon Q as well as ChatGPT for my preparation. But don't think that ChatGPT will give you the exact and best practice tests because it doesn't have that capability to give you the perfect practice test questions. So it might give you the easiest ones, but it doesn't know the hardness and the easy level of the exam. So I would recommend to just use it for revision as well as preparation purposes. So the best choice is Amazon Q on my side. So the next step I would recommend is official practice exam, which is conducted by AWS Skill Builder on its own platform. So you can get this. I will give the link in the description. Once you complete this, you will get the confidence that you have the capability to pass the exam. So if you are scoring above 75 and 80%, I would recommend to go for the real exam. So there is a question in your mind that how will you know that you are ready for the exam? If you are scoring at least 70 to 75% in Stephen Markin's course or Stephen Markin's practice tests, you can go for the exam. If you are scoring above 80 to 85% in this practice test, you can go for the exam. but it is not recommended to like score below 60% and just going for the exam, attempting the exam, because it might be a nightmare for you. So if you are still struggling with the revision part, this is the best course which will help you. It is a 3 hours of course which will help you in revision. So it is by Derek Hudson. He have literally explained each and every topic in just 3 hours, covered each and everything, not deeply, but at least the essentials things which are helpful for your practitioner exams. So this will boost your confidence that you have already completed a lot of topics and you know things. He follows the Pomodoro, where he will teach you 25 minutes and then he will have 5 minutes of break. So this is the course which will be helpful for you. It is free and available on YouTube. So I would recommend if you want to do revision. Uh, for example, you want to do it on your last day or on the day of exam. You can use this course. These 3 hours are worth it. So I would recommend it for 2 times. Do it for 2 times, and you are ready for the exam. My Notion notes are available in the description. It will have all the links that I have covered in this video, as well as you can track your exam tests as well as your performance on the exam. You can also have a better understand. You can also have better understanding in topics if you are getting confused. I have also created few prompts that you should try it on Amazon Q Developer before going to the exam. So it is the smartest way to understand few topics. For example, as I have already shown the difference between the knuckles and security groups. In the same way, I have also added few prompts you can add to your list to learn and get qualified. So in upcoming videos, you will get clarity on confusing topics like security groups versus knuckle, scalability versus elasticity, CloudWatch versus Cloud Trials, and lot more topics, networking topics, as well as security topics, as well as pricing models, difference between a lot of things. So I will help you with that part, and as well as I will give you few strategies which will help you in scoring under 30 minutes. So the third video will be helping you with solving the questions in under 30 minutes so that you can get extra time to solve the hardest question that you are feeling that you cannot answer, or you can like you are undoubtful. So this will be helpful for you. So let us talk about the preparation strategy. Once you have completed collecting these resources, now it is time for you to plan strategically to complete this certification as soon as possible as and scoring higher as much as possible. So it doesn't matter if you have scored above 700, but at least you need to improve the accuracy of winning. So let us understand how to do that. So let me tell you first how to use these resources efficiently. Once you will get the exam guide, just use it for the revision purpose. So you will get the list of in-scope services. Paste it on Amazon Q or ChatGPT or Gemini anywhere for preparation purpose. You will get the definitions. Read the definition for revision purpose. So it will be really helpful for you for revision. So the next one was Stephen Markin's course. Have a Pomodoro technique where you will be watching 25 minutes of videos as well as making notes for 25 minutes and take a break of 5 minutes, which will make your whole plan very efficient. So complete the course as well as read the PPT for revision purpose. Stephen Markin also provides you with a PPT in his resources. So download that and use it for revision. On the day of exam, I was literally reading that PPT for at least of 2 times. You can read it at least once on the exam day and just relax and give your exam. So this one as I already said, you can use it for the revision. The documentation is really strong. You can help. It is really helpful. At least complete this lab for once, because you will get the best knowledge you can get from these labs, because their instruction is very good, as well as the methodology they used was gaming. You have to play a game and then you have to complete the lab. So just for the sake of completing the labs, don't do it. Also for learning and getting the best knowledge you can. So you will do it for at least once, right? So complete it efficiently. So the academy, If you are not able to access it, it's okay. But if you have the access to academy, go through the labs at least once or twice, because these labs are really a gem for you. CloudQuest is also a gem for you, but the academy is the best one. If you are able to access, it's good. If you are not, then CloudQuest is enough. So the practice tests. So how to solve this? First of all, if you have completed all these resources once, then go through the first practice tests, then review the mistakes. You will get reviews in each and every question. For example, if your question is wrong, if your answer is wrong, you will get a review at the end. So review all your mistakes and just write it down. Note it down that you have not scored in this domain. You will get domain wise scoring in your practice test. So it will be really helpful for you. So if you want to revise it again, you can use Gemini or ChatGPT as well as Amazon Q Developer. If you are stuck at any point, what to do? If you are stuck at course, or if you are stuck at any service, or if you are stuck at 50%, scoring 50% in the practice tests, you are not able to remember or recall few things, or you are getting confused with between two services, when to use which one, because a lot of services provide same type of services, but still they are different and they are used in different manner and different scenarios. So it is okay to get confused, it is okay to get stuck somewhere, but how to get out? You can connect to AWS community builders as well as user group community builders which are close to you. You can start attending their sessions. They can help you at any point. They can also provide you the best resources that they have used to get certified. So don't worry if you are stuck somewhere. You can also use Amazon Q or ChatGPT if you're stuck somewhere. So it is better to prepare or over prepare for the exam, because it is the first exam. So I was over prepared. So I also recommend to you that get over prepared for the exam, because this is the first step you will take for the cloud journey. So all the best for the exam. Best wishes.